yogis. Taryn here, nice to see you all. I miss you all so much in the studio, but we can be together in a virtual reality, in a virtual space, creating and breathing together. So let's take full advantage of this time. Begin by finding a comfortable seat on your mat. Hello everyone, Taryn here. Nice to be with you all again. I miss you so much in the studio, but it's a beautiful opportunity to be able to connect through an online platform, giving us a space to breathe and create with each other again. So taking full advantage of this time together. Let us find a comfortable seat. Maybe we're sitting on our block, up underneath the sit bones, or we're sitting on a blanket or a towel, whatever feels most comfortable for us. And also, if we don't have any blocks available, maybe grabbing a couple of large books that are really thick, or something else that can help us give us some support during our practice. So once we find a comfortable seat, coming to rest, balancing both sit bones, firmly rooted to your foundation, onto your mat, onto our earth. Gently closing the eyes, coming inward, to notice that sensation of the breath as it flows in through the nose, down the throat, filling the rib cage and back out again. Taking some attention towards this breath without any control, without any judgment, just acceptance for what is, what is going to be. Maybe bringing an intention to mind, something that you're working on or manifesting in this life, something that you wish to hold close to you throughout our practice, keeping us facing our true north, our true direction. Now beginning to draw the breath deep into the stomach through the nose as we inhale down into the stomach. As the breath inhales, filling up through the diaphragm into the heart space. As we exhale, heart space lowers, then the diaphragm, then the belly. Inhaling from the belly, through the diaphragm, up into the heart space. Exhaling from the heart space, to the diaphragm, to the belly. Taking a few rounds of this breath with our own pace, with no judgment, no control, just acceptance. Letting the three-part yogic breath flow through the trunk of the body, filling every little cell with fresh oxygen and energy. Now bringing some constriction to the back of the throat. As we exhale, maybe it sounds as though the waves are crashing beneath our face. Imagining as we exhale, trying to fog up a window pane or a mirror in front of us, creating that heat inside of us and pushing it out, that ujjayi breath. All the way down deep into the stomach as we exhale, filtering that fresh breath out through the nose, pushing it out. Taking a few more rounds of this with our own pace. When we're ready, drawing the attention back to the body, bring us back to the space, gently opening the eyes. As we begin to start our practice, I invite you to focus on something in front of us with the eyes open, a point on the floor or your mat. Then soften the gaze there, coming back to that 3-part breath, that nice, deep, established breath that we maintained before. Being able to access this breath with our eyes open helps us stay more balanced and more secure in our practice, in our asana practice. When we're satisfied with our gaze here, gently coming onto the knees, sitting upon the heels. So we inhale, both arms raise overhead. Exhale, dropping the right hands to the outside of the left knee. Left hand rests behind the body. Opening up the chest inside towards the left. Maybe each exhalation draws the chest a little bit more open. Inhale, bringing both arms back up to center. Exhale, twisting over towards the other side. Inhale, raising both arms overhead, dropping the hands behind the lower back to come to a clasp. And let us shoot the chest forward as we pull those hands down and back towards the mat, opening the throats, letting the head fall backwards. Big inhale here, exhale, slowly coming out of it. Walking the hands forward, we come to a child's pose. The hands go over towards the left side, letting us devote that heart and that body towards the earth, allowing gravity to do the work here. As we push back, the whole side of our right body is opened and elongated. Big inhale here. As we exhale, walking the hands over towards the right, again sitting into the side body stretch, allowing gravity to take us where our bodies want to go. Breathing fresh energy into that left side body. Taking our last big inhalation here. Exhale, walking the hands forward, and gently coming up to our tabletop. Once we're at our table, looking through our knees to see if we can see our toes, and if so, hiding those behind the knees and the thighs, coming into nice alignment here. When we're ready, dropping the belly, lifting the chest and the crown of the head, coming to our cow. Exhale, pushing that mat away, rounding through the thoracic spine and our shoulder blades, coming to our cat. Inhale, dropping the belly, lifting the chest. Exhale, pushing everything down, rounding through the back, sucking that navel in towards our spine, dropping down on the inhale, taking this with our own breath, our own pace. Again, gripping the mat with both hands, that Asta Bandha, pushing the mat away from you with your tiger claws, gripping the mat as we come to our cat. So we exhale, coming to a natural tabletop, and imagining the torso as a butter knife or something that helps scrape the sides of something, and imagining rolling the torso around and around this jar or bowl, scraping every last bit of that almond butter out of the jar, whatever it may be. Let it be a dance, let it be your own. Getting into those shoulder blades here, and again, still pushing the mat away when we're coming upwards. And switching directions. Beautiful. Coming to a natural tabletop now. As we walk the hands forward, we begin to melt the heart and the chest towards the mat, pushing our hips back and up away from us as we bow the heart towards the earth. And maybe our head comes to rest lightly on a book or our block, if this feels comfortable for us. And again, maybe each exhale helps drive us a little bit closer towards that mat. Hands can come up to tense on the fingers for an added shoulder stretch. Big inhalation here. As we exhale, rolling the body up forward, coming to rest on the front body. Arms stretch out in front of us, resting on the forearms. As we inhale, releasing the shoulders behind the heart, coming to our Sphinx pose. Big inhale here, allowing that heart to shine forward. As we exhale, lowering everything down to that mat. Kicking the right heel and right foot up towards the ceiling, we reach back with our left hand, grasping the ankle or maybe the toes, whatever feels best for us. As we inhale, stretching out that right arm. And as we inhale, kicking that foot into that left hand to drive the body up. Exhale, lowering everything down. And maybe we stay here if this feels comfortable for us, or we can grab that other hand towards the ankle or the toes, wherever feels best for us. Trying it with a double hand bind. Again, so as we inhale, we press that foot, kicking that foot into those hands, driving the chest off of the mat. Inhale, everything goes up. Exhale as we lower back down. One more of these as we inhale, kicking that foot into those hands, driving the chest up. Exhale, lowering everything back down. Releasing that right foot, left heel kicks towards the sky now. Reaching the right arm back, we grab that right ankle or the right toes. And again, extending that left arm forward, we kick the left foot into the right hand to raise the body up. Exhale, lowering everything down. And if we like this version, then of course stay with this version. Otherwise, grasping the foot with both hands, and as we inhale, kicking the hands into the foot, raising the chest. Exhale, lowering everything back down. One more of those. Let's inhale, raising the chest up, kicking that foot into those hands, and exhale, everything back down. Coming back to the front body here, reaching the right hand towards the left corner of the mat. Left hand reaches towards the right corner of the mat. Coming to a cross position here. Scooching the hips up, I invite you to hook your chin around the intersection of your arms. Coming to stretch through the shoulder blades here. This also is a great stretch to massage out the thyroid glands in your neck, helping you expel any toxins or sicknesses. Exhale, slowly release the arms, and just replacing the bottom one on the top, so switching the direction of each arm. Again, maybe we have to reposition the hips before we hook the chin around the intersection of those arms. Big inhalation here, stretching through the thoracic spine and the shoulder blades. Exhale everything out. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Either we are going to dig the knees into our mat, helping us push up, coming to a modified plank, or we're going to hook the toes under, curling the toes to grip the mat, sucking the navel in towards the spine, grasping that mat with our Astabandha, our tiger claws, And as we inhale, raising up to a plank. And once we're here in plank, a couple of mountain climbers. So driving each knee up towards the chest. Let's pick up the pace. Woo, let's go, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Resting the knees back down on the mat. We're supported by both of the hands, shifting the weight over into our left hand. We inhale to raise the right towards the sky. Exhale, sending the right over towards the left side of the mat. Coming to thread the needle here. And if we feel comfortable raising that left arm off of the mat, we can rest it on the outside of our right thigh or maybe our lower back. Coming back to that nice established breath here. Taking a rest for a moment. As we exhale, bringing that left hand back down to the mat, pressing through the left palm to raise the torso back up. Exhale as we lower everything back down. Shifting the weight over into the right side now as we inhale, raising the right arm up, left arm up. Exhale, sending the left arm over towards the right side. And again, if we took a bind here, raising that right arm off of the mat, maybe resting it to our outer left thigh or our lower back, whatever feels most comfortable for us. And again, coming back to that nice established breath that we managed before. Exhaling, bringing that right hand back down to the mat. Inhaling as we press the left back towards the sky. Exhale, lowering everything back down. Feeling center between both of our hands here. Foundation is on the knees and the hands. We inhale to raise the right arm off of the mat, kicking that left heel towards the back of the room as well. From here, knee to elbow. Inhale on the extension, exhale on the contraction. Inhale out, exhale in. Again, with our own breath, with our own pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shifting the weight forward over our hand. We reach that right arm back, bending the left knee, maybe grabbing hold of the foot. We can either stay right here or again kick that foot into the right hand to come to full tiger. Exhale, lowering everything back down. Switching the weight over into our right hand as we inhale, left arm goes off the mat. Kicking the right heel off the mat. And knee to elbow. Inhale out, exhale in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Holding here, we bend that right knee, reaching that left foot, hand back towards the right foot. We kick the right foot into our left hand to come up to full tiger. Exhale, lowering everything back down. Tucking the toes under, lifting the hip to our first down dog. Holding here for a moment before we look forward towards our hands, taking a big step up towards the front of our mat. Inhaling to raise all the way up. Exhale, lowering the hands down by the sides. Clasping the hands behind our lower back, we shoot the palms down, gripping the shoulders behind the heart, opening that chest towards the front of the room. As we exhale, coming back to standing, arms go overhead, left hand grabs the right wrist. As we exhale, falling over towards that left side, poking the hip out. As we inhale, raising up, switching the hands, placing the right hand over the left wrist, and falling over towards that right side. Making sure both side bodies here are nice and long. As we exhale, standing back up and lowering both hands to our sides. As we inhale, both arms go overhead. Exhale to fall forward. Inhale from the halfway lift, keeping that back nice and straight, one line of energy. As we exhale, hands go towards the mat, either stepping out to plank or hopping to chaturanga. As we lower through chaturanga, sucking those elbows in towards the rib cage, pressing through our asana to lift the chest, coming to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Planting that left foot, we raise the right towards the sky. Exhale, stepping the right foot forward as we angle that back foot at a 45-degree angle. Inhaling, the arms go up to warrior one. Exhale, dropping the hands to the mat, stepping that back left foot up. As we inhale to a squat, coming to Uttanasana, chair pose. Again, we're not sticking the butt out, but rather tucking that tailbone in. Navel is sucked towards the spine. Holding here. So we inhale, raising to standing. Exhale to falling. Halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Again, stepping the feet or hopping up to chaturanga. We lower, gripping the mat with our Asana Bandha. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Grounding through our right heel, now we raise the left towards the sky, sweeping it forward. We step between both the hands, angling that back foot at a 45-degree angle. We bend the front knee to inhale to warrior one. Both hips facing forward, shoulders relaxed behind the heart. Dropping both hands down to frame the foot, we step that back right foot forward to hips width distance apart. As we squat down and raise the arms, coming to Uttanasana. As we inhale to raise and exhale to fall. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat. Stepping the feet out to plank as we lower through chaturanga vinyasa. Upward dog to downward dog. Grounding through that left heel again as we inhale to raise the right. Taking a bend to that right knee, we open the right hip, flexing that right foot. As we exhale, sending the right knee towards our left elbow. Inhale, sending it back towards the sky, keeping that foot nice and flexed. Exhale, sending it forward towards the left elbow. Inhale, back towards the sky. Last time, towards the left elbow. Inhale, towards the sky. This time, stepping the foot all the way forward as we rotate the back foot parallel to the small of our mat. Inhaling as we bring the arms to warrior two. As we exhale, dropping that back hand to the left hamstring, sweeping the right arm up towards the sky, coming to reverse side angle. As we exhale, coming back to a warrior two. And then gently dropping the right forearm to the right knee, extending through, extended side angle. Again, inhaling, coming back to warrior two. Exhale to reverse warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. One more of those. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, all the way over. Either staying right here, or we can bring a block to the inside of that right foot and dropping the hand all the way down. Or if we don't need the block, maybe our hand rests right on the mat. Here's also a great opportunity to take a bind by sweeping that right arm around underneath the right thigh and meeting it behind the lower back or the outer hip with both hands. Big breath here. As we exhale, dropping that right hand back down to the mat, As we press through that front leg, straightening the right knee. Both arms go straight as we come to Trikonasana. Coming back to that nice established breath. Gaze goes up towards the top fingers. Maybe the hand is resting on a block. Maybe not. As we exhale, slowly beginning to twist the torso, placing that left hand to the outside of the right foot, either on a block or on your mat. Reverse triangle, reverse Trikonasana. Big inhale here. As we exhale, lowering both hands to the ground, stepping that right foot back to plank as we lower through Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Rooting through the right heel now as we raise the left up towards the sky. Taking a bend into that left knee, the foot flexes. We hold here for a moment, then sending that left knee towards our right elbow on the exhalation. Inhale, back towards the sky. Exhale, sending it forward towards the right elbow. Inhale, towards the sky. Last one, towards the right elbow here. Inhale, back towards the sky. This time as we come forward, stepping that foot all the way through between the hands and rotating that back foot parallel to the small of our mat as we inhale to come to warrior two. Shoulders are relaxed behind the heart. Arms are centered. As we exhale, dropping that back right hand to the right hamstring. As we extend up. Exhale, coming back to our warrior two. And then releasing down to extended side angle. Again, taking this with our own breath here. Warrior two to reverse side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. One more of those for good measure. And either we can stay right here or drop that left hand to the mat or a block on the inside of our left foot. We can either bring both hands to a bind here. Holding for a moment. As we exhale, dropping that left hand back down to the mat, either meeting it on a block or the mat. As we inhale to straighten that left leg, extending that top right arm upward, we come to Trikonasana. Holding here, letting those abs burn. As we exhale, rotating the torso over as we place one hand, right hand to the outside of the left foot, coming to reverse Trikonasana. Big breath here. Exhaling, both hands go down to the mat as we step that left foot back, lowering for Chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Beautiful, everyone. As we look forward towards the front of our mat, towards our hands, taking a big step up. To inhale to raise the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center as they lower down. Looking forward in front of you, finding something either on the floor or the wall that catches your attention. Focusing on that as we come into our standing sequence here. So hands are resting at your heart center. Shifting the weight over into our left foot, we can either bring the right foot to a kickstand, to the calf, or all the way inside our thigh. Holding here for a moment. If we would like an added challenge, raising both arms overhead, and also bringing the gaze up towards the fingers if that's possible. As we exhale, lowering the hands back down. Kicking that right foot out in front of us. And pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, blocks in front of us, giving us some support. Or maybe we can be right here, holding as we extend through the gluteus maximus, opening our back and our hips. And when we're satisfied here, inhaling as we straighten that bottom leg, straightening that left leg, kicking that right heel towards the back of the room. Coming to our warrior three. And either hand can stay at heart center, coming to full expression by reaching them outward. Foot is flexed, right heel pressing towards the back of the room. So we exhale, dropping that back foot towards the edge of our mat, centering both feet toward parallel to the small of our mat as we come to a squat. Hands can clasp behind the head. As we exhale, dropping one elbow towards one knee. Inhale up. Exhale, one elbow towards the other knee. Taking this with our own pace, with our own breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straightening all the way up. We center back forward, stepping all the way up to the front of our mat. Inhaling both arms overhead again. Clasping at heart center as they lower down. Shifting the weight over into our right foot now, grabbing that same drishti, that same focal point as we did before. We can either bring the left foot to a kickstand, to the calf, or all the way up inside the thigh. Holding here with our tree pose. And either for an added challenge, we can raise the hands overhead. And maybe we bring the gaze up towards those fingers as well, practicing our balance, practicing our nice, steady breath. As we exhale, lowering the hands back down to heart center. We kick that left foot out and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Crossing that left ankle over our right knee now. We can either lower the butt all the way down, coming to our figure 4, or maybe we have a couple blocks in front of us to help support our bodies, whatever feels best for us. Holding here for a few breaths. When we feel satisfied here, inhale to straighten that bottom right leg, kicking the left heel towards the back of the room, and we can extend the arms out in front of us, coming to our warrior three, whatever that looks like today. So we exhale, lowering that back foot towards the edge of the mat, centering both feet parallel to the smalls of our mat. So we bring the arms out to a T. So we exhale, right hand goes to the left foot. Inhale, raising the torso back up. Exhale, left hand to the right foot. Inhale, back up. Taking this with our own pace, with our own breath, whatever that looks like to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering the hands down, we come to a wide-legged forward fold, walking the fingers and the hands over towards our right foot. We come to frame the foot with both hands, coming down to our low runner's lunge. Rocking back and forth on those toes, we set the hips a little bit deeper into this posture. So we exhale, lowering that bottom left knee towards the mat, uncurling the toes. As we inhale, raising the arms up overhead, coming to our low lunge. Imagining a ball of energy that we're grasping here overhead to engage those shoulders. As we exhale, releasing that ball of energy back, shining the heart forward. Small back bend here. As we exhale, releasing both hands to the inside of the right foot. As we inhale, sending only that right hand back towards the edge of the room. And maybe taking a bind here with the foot. Anjayasana here. exhaling, releasing that foot slowly, bringing both hands back to the inside of our right foot. As we feel supported here, we shift the weight back, kicking the right leg out towards the side and tapping the toes to the opposite side of our mat. Inhale, flexing that foot, swinging it out parallel to the hip. Exhale, sending it for a toe tap. Inhale, sending it towards the hip. Exhale, toe tap. Beautiful. Let's keep this going, working that side body, working the core, working the glutes. Woo! 2 more of those. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Lowering that both knees down to the mat. As we kick both heels out, we come to our plank. And then stepping that left foot up between the hands. We come to low runner's lunge on the opposite side. Now again, rocking back and forth on those toes to set the hips a little bit deeper into this posture. And when we're satisfied here, we can exhale to lower that bottom knee, uncurling the toes. Inhaling, the arms go high, gripping that ball of energy as we extend backwards, releasing down, shining that heart forward. And exhale, bringing both hands to the inside of our left foot. Inhale as we reach the left arm back towards our foot, maybe catching a bind here. That's available in our practice today. Exhale, releasing that foot, coming back to our mat. Again, we're supported here by both our hands, shifting the weight back onto that right knee. We kick that left foot towards the side, toe tapping it towards the opposite end of our mat. Inhale, sending it perpendicular to the hip. Exhale for a toe tap, flexing the foot, sending it back towards that left side. Exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Lowering that knee down to the mat. We walk the fingers up to stand upon the knees. So we inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale, releasing just the right hand to our right ankle. So we come to a modification of the camel here. Shining that heart forward, pushing the hips in front, releasing the glute muscles. So we exhale, sending that left arm forward, dragging the torso back up. We can switch over towards the other side, lowering that left hand towards the left ankle. Right arm extends up and over, bringing the body to a modification of camel. Dragging that hand back towards the sky. We raise the torso back up. And if full camel's in your practice today, now is the time to take that variation. Dropping both hands to each ankle, shining the heart forward, shoulders release behind the heart, pressing the hips forward as we come to our camel. Big breaths now into the front body, filtering the whole body with this new energy. Exhale as we slowly find our way out of camel. As we come to a comfortable seat on our mat, stretching both legs out wide. We inhale, both arms overhead. Exhale to fold. Resting here for a moment. Showing the heart's devotion towards the earth. So we inhale, walking the hands back up. We raise the torso. Swinging the legs together on one end of your mat. We place the hands about 1 inch behind. feels to raise the hips up, coming to reverse plank. Exhale as we lower the butt down. Then extending as we lay down. Legs go up to waterfall as we inhale for a toe touch. Exhale, lowering the feet down. Arms come up, torso comes up. Releasing the hands behind the butt as we inhale to reverse plank. Exhale to release. Coming to the back body, legs go up, toe tap, legs go down, torso comes up, hands come behind the body. We inhale to reverse plank. Exhale down to the back body as the legs come up for a toe tap. Lowering the legs, raising the torso. One more of these, placing the hands behind the butt. Inhaling, coming to reverse plank. Exhale, lowering the butt down, lowering the back, raising the legs, coming for a toe tap. Exhale to lower down, raising the torso, and coming to our cool down poses here. So as we stretch our feet forward, we bring just the left foot to the inside of our right thigh, raising the arms overhead. We exhale to lower the heart over that right leg. And again, maybe our blocks are our friends here, supporting our forearms, keeping that nice straight back. Really opening through that outer right hip, left hip, outer left hip. As we inhale to walk both the hands up, raising the torso. Let's place that left foot to the outside of our right thigh. And there's two variations for this as well. Either we can stay right here, which is my favorite version, or we can drag that right heel in towards our left sit bone. So we inhale to raise both arms overhead. We exhale to drop the left hand behind the sacrum. And if it feels better to have a block there for some support, please do so. As we exhale, we drop that right elbow to the outside of our left knee for a twist. Again, big breaths into the chest here. Maybe each exhale pulls the body open just a little bit more. We exhale, coming to slowly untwist the torso. If we're in a bind, kicking out that right leg, straightening out the left. As we inhale, the right heel towards the inside of the left thigh. Arms go overhead, driving the sit bones into the mat. As we exhale to fold. And again, maybe we're using our blocks here for a little bit of support. Inhale as we walk the hands back up towards the hips, raising the torso. We can place that right ankle to the outside of our left thigh. If we took this variation on the other side, I invite you to do the same here. Otherwise, curling that left heel towards the inside of our right sit bone, raising both arms overhead. As we exhale to drop that back hand behind the sacrum, either coming to the mat or to a block. As we exhale to lower that left elbow to the outside of our right knee, coming for a twist. We inhale, slowly beginning to untwist the torso, coming back to center, kicking out that left foot now, and then the right. Bringing both feet in together as we come to bound angle. Peeling the feet open like a book, we can drive the elbows into each shin to help draw the heart towards the mat, towards the feet. Again, still keeping that nice straight back here, one line of energy. And when we're ready, when we're satisfied with this posture, Exhaling everything down, releasing the stomach, releasing the neck, rounding through the thoracic spine, whatever feels best for us in these moments. We are done. We are through the worst of it. We inhale, slowly walking the hands back up. We bring the knees together. We lower the back body all the way down to the mat. Raising the feet overhead, coming to our happy baby. You can inhale to straighten the legs, exhale to close them, whatever feels best for us. Maybe we rock from side to side, massaging out that lower back. Did a lot with the low back today. A lot of back bends, our camel pose. So we're taking the time for ourselves at this moment. So we exhale, lowering both feet to the mat, knees facing towards the ceiling. We bring that left leg up at a 90-degree angle, placing the left ankle to the top of the right knee. Arms can come out to a T as we exhale, letting both knees fall over towards one side. Gaze can go over towards the right fingers. Inhale, slowly raising the knees back up, replacing the left foot back down on the mat as we raise the right, placing the right ankle over our left knee. And again, as we exhale, letting both knees fall over towards the right side, and left gaze can go over towards the left fingers. So we inhale, raising both knees back towards the sky. We place both feet back on the ground, bringing the soles of the feet together in the center of our mat. We let the knees fall out towards the side for reclined down to angle. And either our hands can place over, right hand over our heart, left hand over our belly, whatever feels best for us in these moments. Feeling that life force flow in and out of the body. The belly rising, the chest rising, then the belly falling, and the chest falling. Once we're satisfied with our bound angle, reclined bound angle, stretching out both feet, coming to whatever our Shavasana looks like today. Maybe we have both knees resting on a block or a blanket. The arms can be by our sides, overhead, on our stomach, whatever feels best for us. As we begin to restore. Body's heavy on your mat, sinking deeply into the earth, supported indefinitely and perpetually. You can see a beautiful light in the distance. And as it begins to approach you, you notice it is the light of full relaxation and restoration. As it begins to enter through your toes, relaxing your feet and your ankles, washing up through the calves into the knees, relaxing the thigh and the hips, moving Moving up towards the stomach, relaxing the abdominals and your belly button. Relaxing the diaphragm, the chest, the shoulders. Bringing relaxation to the arms as it washes over your biceps, the forearm, into the palm of the hand, and each and every finger. Filtering back up through the body, reaches the neck, releasing the jaw, muscles of the cheeks, the temples, the forehead, relaxing the eyelids, the mouth, releasing the tongue from the top of the mouth, before it reaches all the way up to the top of your head. Body is completely submerged in relaxation and restoration. When we're ready to come back to this space, feeling the air around our skin, touch of the mat on our back body, showing thanks for that body for being so strong during our flow, being so devoted, so focused, so peaceful. As we inhale, raising both knees up over the chest, and then lightly relaxing them over to one side as we come to fetal position. And fetal position is our opportunity to be born again into this day, this month, this year, the whole life. The opportunity for change is at your fingertips, always accessed by the breath. Your breath is just waiting there, right by your side, for you to choose it, for you to choose peace. With as little effort as possible, pressing the body up to a comfortable seat with the legs crossed out in front of you, maintaining those nice closed eyes. And when we're in a comfortable seat here, hands can come together at heart center. Taking 3 large breaths before we close our practice today. And as we inhale, inhaling through the nose, down deep, but sucking every little bit of air that we can fit inside our lungs up into those lungs as we inhale. Up, 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 up. And through the mouth as we exhale. Let it be audible. Let it be your own. Let it be your song. As we inhale through the nose all the way up, sucking every little bit of air inside before we exhale to let it all go. Inhale, last time, make it your greatest here as we inhale all the way up. And exhale through the mouth. Head can bow towards the thumbs. Taking a moment of appreciation for your practice, for your body. The divine light that resides in me, I can recognize and appreciate the divine light that resides in each of you. And thank you so very much for practicing with me today. And I wish you take the abundance and creativity we made here into each and every step of your life forward. So we inhale, bringing both hands up to our third eye. Namaste.